everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be redesigning our favorite childhood fairies. Since the new Winx series just came out, I really want to draw my own version of the characters, their outfits, designs, and looks. Also, some of my headcanons too, all in my own style. So let's get started. So we're starting with Bloom. I wanted to capture her confident and determined energy, so that's where I began. I mean, if I were a fairy princess with cool fire powers, I would probably stand just like that too. So let's just give her a confident posture. And for the outfits, I went with the denim on denim design. I have always liked the jeans she wore in first season. They suited her very well. Plus, since Bloom is from Earth and we all wear denim a lot in our daily lives, it just felt meaningful and fitting. I erased her iconic big bangs and gave her middle part to match with Sky. I know, such couple goals. Just kidding, of course. I want to give her middle part because it felt like more a captain hairstyle, if that makes sense. But it just felt right, so I added them. Also, I gave her more sharp looking eyes but mixed with doe eyes, of course. I wanted her look decided but also cute, if that makes sense too. Well, since she's a fairy of fire, I kinda wanted to make that more obvious in her regular look. So I just gave her fire print on her denims. In the 3D animation series, her hair tips were a bit yellowish and I loved how it looked. It looked like fire or little flames. So I decided to include that detail as well. And here I am rendering the colors, the rendering, the look, all of it. I wasn't happy with the look of her waist. It was kind of long, so I changed it a bit. I want to make Bloom a bit more shorter. I added her freckles, of course. I mean, it looks so good on her. And this is our final look of Bloom. I hope you liked it. So next up is Stella, my all-time favorite fairy. She was honestly my idol when I was growing up. I remember watching her and just being obsessed with her confidence, her energy, and her sense of humor. She was the perfect mix of glamorous, funny, and strong, and I think a lot of that actually influenced my own personality over the years. So when I started drawing her, I knew I wanted to keep her sassy and feminine pose. Something that really captures her bold, radiant vibe. Designing her outfit was honestly a bit of challenge. Stella is super into fashion. I mean, she's literally the fashion queen of the group. So picking just one look felt impossible. I wanted something stylish and modern, but I also didn't want to drift too far from her original design. I decided to keep her iconic bangs exactly as they were. I thought about changing them a little like I did to Bloom's hair. But honestly, those bangs are just so her. And of course, because she's Stella, I had to go wild with the accessories. I added earrings, bracelets, lots of bracelets, even a few touches of gold to make everything pop. But it still didn't feel extra enough for her, so I gave her a fan as a playful detail. It's elegant, but it also matches her dramatic, sunshine-loving personality perfectly. When it came to colors, I focused on creating a warm, glowing palette. Since she is the fairy of the sun, I felt that a slightly sun-kissed skin tone would fit her better than a pale one. I even gave her a subtle bikini tan line just for fun. It makes her look like she came from a summer beach day, totally a hot girl summer kind of way. Her hair is a mix of bright golden tones and a little shiny and radiant, almost like it's catching sunlight. I think it really helps empathize her connection to the sun and warmth. And finally, rendering her face just made sure her expression felt alive, confident, flirty, but also kind. That balance is what makes Stella so special to me. Overall, this piece was such nostalgic and fun experience. Stella has always been that character who inspires me to embrace my feminine side and to shine a little brighter, just like she does. I hope you liked her design. So our next victim, our next favorite is Flora. Compared to Stella, I don't think Flora cares that much about fashion or keeping up with the new trends. She definitely has her own unique sense of style, something that feels comfortable and authentic to her. But she's not the type to chase the latest look, and honestly, that's kind of eco friendly. She wears what's last and feels natural. Now, I actually have a fun little headcanon for Flora. In my version, she has a carnivorous plant attached to her shoulder and arm. They're kind of bonded together, maybe since birth, and they have grown up side by side. The funny part is their personalities are completely opposites. Flora is gentle, shy, and polite, while this plant is loud, rude, and easily annoyed. They argue all the time. I imagine scenes where Flora is just smiling softly, watering flowers, and the plants yelling something like, "Someone will die today!" And Flora just responds sweetly, "Of happiness." And just imagine, after Flora meets with Hylia, the plant suddenly realizes it's now surrounded by two positive, calm people. Like, ugh, not just one nice person, but two? I can also totally see Stella arguing with the plant all the time, especially about hair and leaves. The plant will probably be like, "Girl, shut up. It's not like your hair never falls out." I just gave her slightly more modest, natural look and wrapped a few vines around her body and to represent her connection with the plants. Here she is, my Flora. Soft, sweet, grounded, and maybe just a little more chaotic than before. And I love her so much. And these are my design of 3 characters of Winx Club. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested, let me know in the comments. I would like to draw the other trio. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.